The yogurt deception. You stand in the grocery store yogurt aisle thinking you are making a healthy choice. Probiotics, protein, calcium yogurt is supposed to be good for you. But I need to tell you something that will shock you. Most yogurt brands are desserts, disguised as health food. For people over 60 who need real protein and gut health support, this deception is particularly harmful. I am a nutrition expert. Today, I expose 10 yogurt brands you must never buy. Number 1. Yoplait Original. You reach for Yoplait because it has been America's yogurt for decades. The fruity flavors seem appealing, and the individual cups are convenient for portion control. One container of Yoplait Original contains 19 grams of sugar. That is nearly 5 teaspoons of sugar in a 6-ounce cup. To put that in perspective, a glazed Krispy Kreme donut has 10 grams. You're eating almost twice the sugar of a donut while thinking you are being healthy. The fruit on the bottom is not real fruit. It is fruit flavoring with corn syrup, modified cornstarch, and artificial colors. The yogurt itself contains modified cornstarch as a thickener instead of using actual milk solids. When you eat Yoplait Original, your blood sugar spikes exactly like eating candy. For people over 60, I can tell you this is particularly dangerous because insulin sensitivity declines with age. Starting your day with 19 grams of sugar programs, cravings, and metabolic dysfunction, I'd skip Yoplait Original completely. Number 2. Dannon fruit on the bottom. You choose Dannon, thinking the fruit on the bottom means real fruit chunks, providing vitamins and fiber. The brand has been trusted for generations. One container has 24 grams of sugar. It's more sugar than Yoplait. The fruit at the bottom is fruit concentrate mixed with corn syrup, sugar, and pectin to create a jam-like substance. This is not fresh fruit. It is processed fruit product loaded with added sugars. The yogurt portion contains milk, but also modified cornstarch, kosher gelatin, and natural flavors. Natural flavors can hide dozens of chemical compounds companies do not have to disclose. When you eat this thinking, you are getting fruit and yogurt, are actually getting sugar syrup with yogurt-flavored mixture on top. For people over 60, I can tell you the 24 grams of sugar overwhelms any probiotic benefit. Your blood sugar chaos cancels out any potential gut health support. Fruit on the bottom is sugar on the bottom. Skip this. Number 3. Chobani Flip. You grab Chobani Flip because it seems fun and indulgent while still being yogurt. The mix-ins like chocolate and cookies make it feel like a special treat that is still healthier than actual dessert. One Chobani Flip contains 22-23 grams of sugar, depending on the flavor. The mix-ins are candy, pieces chocolate chips, cookie crumbles, pretzel bits coated in sugar. You are literally mixing candy into yogurt. The yogurt base is Greek yogurt, which does provide more protein than regular yogurt. But the 15 grams of protein cannot compensate for 23 grams of sugar. The sugar negates the protein benefit. When you eat Chobani Flip, you spike insulin just like eating a candy bar. For people over 60, I can tell you this is yogurt-coated candy, marketed to adults who know they should not eat candy for breakfast, but want permission to do it anyway. This is dessert, not health food. Skip it. Number 4. Activia Vanilla. You choose Activia because the advertising focuses on digestive health and regularity. The probiotic claims and gut health marketing make this seem like medicine in yogurt form. One container of Activia Vanilla has 13 grams of sugar. Lower than Yoplait, but still 3 teaspoons of added sugar. The vanilla flavor comes from natural and artificial flavors, not real vanilla bean. Activia does contain Bifidus regularis, their proprietary probiotic strain. But here's the problem. Consuming probiotics with 13 grams of sugar is counterproductive. Sugar feeds bad bacteria in your gut while you are trying to add good bacteria. When you eat Activia for digestive health, the sugar undermines the probiotic benefit. For people over 60, I can tell you gut health requires removing sugar, not adding probiotics to a sugary base. The marketing focuses on one benefit while hiding the harm. Probiotic claims do not excuse sugar content. Skip Activia. Number 5. Yoplait Whips. You reach for Yoplait Whips because the mousse-like texture feels indulgent and special. Light and fluffy sounds better than regular thick yogurt. One container has 10 grams of sugar, which sounds lower until you realize the serving size is only 4 ounces compared to standard 6-ounce cups. Calculate per ounce, and the sugar content is actually similar to regular Yoplait. The whipped texture comes from added air and gelatin, not from the yogurt itself. Contains modified cornstarch, artificial flavors, and potassium sorbate as preservative. The ingredient list is longer than plain yogurt should ever be. When you eat Yoplait whips thinking you are getting a lighter option, you are getting aerated sugar with stabilizers, creating fake texture. For people over 60, I can tell you the gelatin and modified starches provide no nutritional benefit, while the sugar still spikes blood glucose. Whipped texture is manufactured, not natural. Skip this. Number 6. Dannon Light and Fit Greek. You choose this because light and fit suggests diet-friendly and healthy. Greek yogurt is supposed to be the protein-rich, healthy option. Dannon Light and Fit Greek uses artificial sweeteners, sucralose, and a sulfame potassium to reduce calories. Contains 9 grams of sugar plus artificial sweeteners. This is the worst combination: sugar and artificial sweeteners together. The Greek yogurt base is real, providing about 12 grams of protein. But it is made from non-fat milk, then thickened with modified cornstarch and fructose. Real Greek yogurt gets thick from straining, not from adding starches. When you eat this for weight management, the artificial sweeteners may actually interfere with blood sugar regulation. For people over 60, I can tell you research suggests artificial sweeteners can disrupt gut bacteria and potentially worsen glucose tolerance, exactly what you were trying to avoid. Light and fit does not mean healthy. Skip this. Number 7. Noosa honey. You reach for Noosa because the packaging looks artisanal and premium. Made in Colorado with Australian-style recipe sounds exotic and high quality. One container of Noosa honey contains 31 grams of sugar. 31 grams. That is over 7 teaspoons of sugar. More than a can of Coca-Cola, which has 39 grams. You are drinking soda-level sugar in yogurt form. The honey is real, but the amount used is excessive. Noosa is made with whole milk, which provides richness, but also means higher calories. One container is 290 calories more than many candy bars. When you eat Noosa, thinking you are treating yourself to quality yogurt, you are eating liquid sugar with yogurt texture. For people over 60. I can tell you 31 grams of sugar in one sitting creates massive insulin response, regardless of how premium the brand positioning is. Premium packaging does not justify sugar content. Skip Noosa. Number 8. Siggy's Vanilla. You choose Siggy's because it is Icelandic-style yogurt marketed as simple and not too sweet. The minimalist packaging suggests clean ingredients and health focus. Siggy's is definitely better than most yogurts on this list. Contains 9 to 11 grams of sugar, depending on flavor, and more protein than regular yogurt. Ingredient list is cleaner with less artificial additives. But I am including this because people assume Siggy's is perfect, and it still has problems. The vanilla and fruit flavors still contain added sugar. The plain version is good, but most people buy flavored versions. When you eat flavored Siggy's thinking you are avoiding sugar, you still get 9 to 11 grams. For people over 60, I can tell you this is better than Yoplait, but not ideal. If you're going to buy Siggy's, only buy plain and add your own fruit. It's better than others. But flavored versions still have too much sugar. Choose plain only. Number 9. Yo Crunch. With toppings, you grab Yo Crunch because the separate topping compartment makes it fun and interactive. Mixing candy pieces or granola into yogurt feels like customizing your snack. One container has 20 to 26 grams of sugar depending on flavor. The toppings are candy M&Ms, Oreo pieces, chocolate chips, sweetened granola. You're adding pure sugar to already sweetened yogurt. The yogurt base is low-fat yogurt that is already sweetened. Then you add candy on top. This is engineered to appeal to children, but adults buy it thinking the yogurt component makes it acceptable. When you eat Yo Crunch, you are eating a candy delivery system. For people over 60, I can tell you there is no scenario where mixing M and Ms into yogurt creates a healthy snack. The probiotics cannot overcome the metabolic damage from 26 grams of sugar. This is children's candy marketed to adults. Skip entirely. Number 10. Oikos 000. You reach for Oikos 000 because the name promises 0 added sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners, 0 fat. The 000 marketing sounds like the ultimate healthy yogurt. But here is what they do not tell you clearly. Uses stevia as sweetener. While stevia is natural, it is still an artificial sweetener that some research suggests may affect glucose metabolism. It contains chicory root fiber, which can cause digestive distress, bloating, gas, cramping, especially in people not used to it. One container has 15 grams of protein, which is good. But the chicory root fiber is added fiber, not natural fiber from food. Some people experience severe digestive issues from this ingredient. When you eat Oikos 000 thinking it is perfect, you may experience uncomfortable bloating. For people over 60, I can tell you added fibers can be harder to tolerate as digestive function naturally declines with age. The stevia may also affect blood sugar unpredictably. Zero sugar does not mean zero problems. Skip this. Better choice 1. Phage total 5% plain. After exposing 10 problematic yogurts, let me show you what is actually safe. Phage total 5% plain is real Greek yogurt. 2 ingredients, milk and live cultures. That is it. Contains 18 grams of protein per cup with only 7 grams of natural milk sugars, no added sugar. The 5% fat makes it creamy and satisfying. Add your own berries and cinnamon. For people over 60, this provides muscle-supporting protein without blood sugar chaos. Real yogurt tastes tangy, not sweet. Better choice 2. Nancy's Organic Whole Milk Plain. Second option is Nancy's Organic Whole Milk Plain Yogurt. Contains organic milk and multiple probiotic strains, including Acidophilus and Bifidus. No added sugar, no thickeners, no artificial anything. Provides 8 grams of protein per cup with natural milk sugars only. The organic whole milk gives richness without needing sweeteners. For older adults, the multiple probiotic strains support gut health when not competing with added sugar. Slightly thinner than Greek yogurt, but genuinely beneficial for digestion. Better choice 3, Maple Hill Creamery, 100% grass-fed plain. Third option is Maple Hill Creamery, 100% grass-fed plain yogurt. Made from milk from cows eating grass year-round, providing higher omega-3 and CLA content. No added ingredients beyond milk and cultures. Contains 8 grams protein with only natural milk lactose. The grass-fed milk provides better fatty acid profile beneficial for heart health. For people over 60, grass-fed dairy offers anti-inflammatory benefits. Costs more, but nutritional quality justifies premium. Add walnuts and blueberries for complete breakfast. Your yogurt strategy and final words? Here is what you need at the grocery store yogurt aisle. First, only buy plain yogurt and flavored unsweetened. Any flavor means added sugar or artificial sweeteners. Second, check sugar content. Should be 7 to 9 grams maximum, which is natural milk lactose only. Anything higher means added sugar. Third, read ingredients. Should be milk and live cultures. That is it. If you see modified cornstarch, gelatin, natural flavors, skip it immediately. Fourth, choose whole milk or 2% versions. Fat-free yogurts compensate with sugar and thickeners. Fifth, add your own toppings at home: fresh berries, cinnamon, nuts, unsweetened coconut. Control sweetness and ingredients. The 10 yogurts I exposed are in refrigerators everywhere, including mine, before I learned this. You cannot undo years of sugar-laden yogurt, but you control tomorrow. What yogurt brand will you stop buying? Share in comments. If this helped, like and subscribe. I bring honest nutrition for people over 60. Let's make 2026 the year you eat real yogurt, not dessert in yogurt disguise. One spoonful at a time, you protect your health. Thank you for watching.